Still in their own territory, the Chandlers, Gold Coast Chargers. Goddard. Jeremy Sloss on. That's heavy defence there by the Tigers early too. Glenn Morrison. Now it goes back for the kick. Behind his own 40. Now if it goes in a touch from here, the Gold Coast to get the feed. Bella, fourth hit up. Looking for work early. The old workhorse.
You'll get it there.
I'll get it there in a minute. Durham. Damien Driscoll. Injury-free so far this year and playing pretty good footy. 21 metres out. Patton, first time with the ball. Good run-around move. His Sloss timing into the movement. 15 metres out the Chargers. Durham once again. Here goes the number 11 in Tony Durham with the headgear. 10 metres out now, the Chargers. Goddard once again. Player of the year in 97. Patton looking for a set move on the toe from Scott Zara, and diving on the ball is Andrew King. The first points of the game, and the fullback Andrew King. Scott Zara with a perfectly weighted grubber into the in-goal area. King came from nowhere. The set play worked a treat for the Gold Coast Chargers, and they open the scoring here after 4 minutes of play at the Grand Pacific Carrara Stadium.
Let's have a look at the replay here now, Mike. Great work, Wes Patton, a little dummy, then straight on to Scott Zara, puts a beautifully judged kick in behind the centres, and look at this, Andrew King trailing perfectly. I told you Economides wanted to be involved in the attack, and there he is over for the first little meat pie. Go you little beauty.
So an excellent movement by the Chargers. Andrew King out in here, but they thoroughly enjoyed that opening movement. Here it is once again. Patton just showed it one way to Zara, put it on the slipper, and here's Nickel coming through, turned Bostock inside out, King the flyer, and through and scored the try.
Complete workhorse, Bull Durham, a Lismore boy originally.
Oh, Martin Bellerow come back bang. That was a big shot there on the Balmain Tigers. Hudson Smith, thanks for coming. The flick around the back. Centre's got it. Taken to ground by Slosh.
Hello,
Bit of push and shove.
It could be a Donnybrook on here. No, they've pulled them apart. Oh, they're only having a cuddle.
Sean Hampstead keeping a good 10 at this stage. Bella, very impressed with Martin Bella's workload in this first stanza.
Yes, I think Coach Economides will use him sparingly. Bella is a good old war horse, but he can only go in spasms these days, and I think if Economides uses him well, he'll last out the season.
Oh, and Scott Zara a little bit high on Timmy Brasher too. He put everyone on side. Now here's Bostock. Short ball to Bernard Wilson, who's on for the Tigers. Straight through. Stimson steps out of a tackle, gets out of another one, gives the ball off. Now here's Brasher up in the back line. Brasher now throws the ball over to Langaloa. Langaloa heading towards the line, dragged down 8 metres out from the line. Tries to play it quickly, does so. Last tackle for the Tigers. Gillette decides to kick into the in-goal area. Retrieved there by the Chargers. They get it back in the field of play. And a high tackle there by Ellery Hanley. He's been called out. Scott Zara was the man with the ball. Hanley over the top. He may have fallen into that a little bit. And Ellery Hanley's been called out and just warned there by Sean Hampstead.
Yes, look at this. Ellery Hanley going in right around the chin. Very lucky not to get reported. I think he might be having a little meeting down at Phillip Street next week, Ellery.
Whittaker. Turn the back to offer the pass. Hanley's got him, along with Wilson. Patton. Nearly through there was Scott Sattler. Patton. Mackay. Trying to just go straight over the top of them. Last tackle now for the Chargers. Russell throws the pass to Patton. Thought about the kick. Now he puts in the kick. Plenty of Balmain people there. That could be a try to the Chargers. It came off the Balmain Tigers. I think that's Jeremy Sloss who's got the try for the Chargers. Well, a dreadful blue there by Balmain. They seem to have that covered. And the Chargers just fell on the loose ball and picked it up. And it's Jeremy Sloss who gets the second try of the evening for the Gold Coast Chargers.
Well, I thought for a moment the winger was going to, Shane Russell was going to run himself and ruin this option, but there he sees there's nowhere to go. A rough old pass to Wes. Wes doesn't know what to do with it. Here we go, we'll put it up in the air. It came off the hands of Morrison, bounced around all over the place, off the hands of another Balmain player. It was Timmy Brasher went up there in the air, and there it is, Jeremy Slosh. Is it Jeremy Slosh or...
Jeremy Slosh.
Brendan Hurst, I'm not sure. Was it
Phil Economides be pretty happy there.
Well, he certainly would be.
The number 13 got that. Brasher seemed to get right in the way of Ellery Hanley. He just thought, well, I'll take this on myself. And upset the apple cart. And the Gold Coast Chargers get the second try of the night. So Graham Mackay, who missed with it. Damien Driscoll, formerly with the Newcastle Knights, picked up and backslammed by the Tigers' defence. Solid defence there by Wilson. Whittaker, and they're a little bit keener now, the Tigers. And takes it up. Some good defence there too. Scott Sattler, one of those. Or looking to pop the pass too was Walker. Centre. Within 11 metres of the line, Morrison, short side, Hanley, looking to link up, cuts out Donaghy, and Bostock will score the try in the right-hand corner. Brilliant play by Ellery Hanley, saw the pass was on, Donaghy was there to receive, gave it on to Josh Bostock, and the Tigers hit back in the best possible way with a big four-pointer. The winger did well, but it all started from Hanley.
Well, Ellery Hanley, we'll see it on the replay here, slips into the right-hand side of the field, brings the ball across, throws a little jinky dummy in the inside, little feint, and then floats one right out over the centre, straight to Bostock, and all he had to do was put it down in the corner. It was a beauty. Ellery Hanley, a class act.
The number 15 in Hudson Smith nearly overran him, but did well just to stay out of it. And Bostock did the rest. Donaghy lit. So the Chargers just regrouping here a little bit.
Good tackle, Martin Bella in there, moving across in cover. He's getting through plenty of work. Oh, and he's come up with an intercept. Martin Bella, I would never have believed it. I hadn't seen it myself.
Well, he's on fire, the big fella.
What a beauty, Marty.
Durham just turning his back on the defence. Here it is again.
And what's this, Marty? You won't cop an easier one than that, old fella. What about that? I'm pleased he wasn't in the clear.
Did you call that an intercept?
Well, what would you call it? He was in the right position at the right time.
Have possession. Former Great Britain captain and coach. Starr. That was good, solid defence too by the front row combination of Bella and Goddard. Whittaker's in there to lend a bit of support to the tackling.
And gone for a slip.
Durham. Bella. And the big fella's had a great first half. Slips the pass to Patton. Patton, left and right. He's through. Where's Patton? Where's Patton? We were just saying it. Give him one opportunity, and the little fella has just opened him up like a can of worms and gone straight through to score the Gold Coast Chargers' third try of this first half. Well, we're only talking about it 30 seconds prior to that. He needs one opportunity. He just saw the opportunity to inject himself in the game. Shut the gate.
I was just about to pick him out to watch him for a run, and he's done it before I could get the words out. But full credit here to Martin Bella. This is a tremendous effort. He takes three players come into him, and look, slips the ball out the back. Patton electric off the standing start. He just goes for it, steps off the left foot, takes on Brasher and runs around him. Watch this, get around you. See you, Timmy. We're going to put the ball down. See you later. Try time. Well done, Wes Patton. What a beauty.
Josh Bostock couldn't make an inch of ground. Donaghy was coming to cut down the angle, but a great try to the little halfback from the Gold Coast Chargers, Wes Patton, and Graham Mackay will try and convert. Here's the man of the moment, Martin Bella. Probably been the standout on the paddock in this first 40 minutes.
Undoubtedly, Mike. He's having a whale of a game. Hasn't had a rest yet. Economides has left him on the paddock, and I'll tell you what, he's thriving on the work. And I believe playing with a very, very sore shoulder as well. So he's not showing any signs of that.
Scott Zara with the kick. James Langaloa puts it on the deck, and the scrum will go down 25 metres out. And another chance.
That's a crucial mistake. 5 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the first half of the game. And our little mate, James Langaloa, has put one down 20 metres, 25 metres out. And this is a chance for the Gold Coast to go further in front.
They lead 16-6. Here it is.
What? Took his eyes off the ball. Simple as that. Was running with the ball before he caught it. Or maybe
Wayne Pearce.
Maybe having a little look at the defence. Looking a worried man, Wayne, there against one of his one of my old teammates, and Steve Lavis there alongside.
Mackay. Nickel. Nickel pushes straight into the defence. They drag him towards the sideline, but he stays in the field of play. Donaghy hurt himself. Here goes Zara. Had a scamper down the blind side. Nickel now to Sloss back on the field for the Chargers. He's straight through the gap. Held up in desperate defence there by Donaghy and also Brasher. Plays it. A metre out. Goddard. Zara. 9 metres out the Chargers. Forward pass.
Yeah, it could easily be a penalty.
Scrum win to the Chargers. Zara. As Nils Pringle said during this first 40 minutes, he's been very impressive, the 5'8". The captain, leading by example, is straight through, steps out of another tackle. Graham Mackay's going to score the 4th try of the first half for the Gold Coast Chargers. Gets it down, and Graham Mackay, leading by example, just brushed through some very, very flimsy Balmain defence, scooted 35 metres and scored the try, and the Chargers are on fire here at the Grand Pacific Carraras. The fireworks go off, everything's gone off.
Well, Graham Mackay, since coming to the Gold Coast, has settled right into the lifestyle, and there he put in his captain's knock. This is a beauty. Watch Mackay just take it up and burst through the tank, and the fend, he gave a nice push in the face. Here he goes, straight from dummy half. See you later, Graham. But watch this for strength, sheer strength, straight through these tackles. Whoosh. And here, cop this, young Harry. You're gone too. Bye. Away you go, Graham. I think he would have listed a little bit closer for him. He's not as young as he used to be, Graham, but still showed plenty of speed. And what a beauty for the captain. He'll enjoy that one.
Well, Henry Sullivan's first couple of minutes of the second half.
Yes, and Balmain seem to be going from bad to worse with their handling. They've made some crucial errors already in this first 4 minutes of the first half. And we're getting a player called out here for what possibly could be a high tackle. I think Scott Zara, is it? Been called over.
Darren Center is the man that takes it up.
Yeah, Scott's gone in a little bit high. No, I don't think there was too much malice in that. It was mainly around the arm and shoulder area. Out there at 5'8" at the moment, but they just seem to be, Gillette and Hanley just seem to be disjointed to me.
Kennedy turns it into Langaloa. Stepping off the left a couple of times, trying to confuse the defence. 18 metres out, Brasher showing it in the right hand. Straightens the point of attack, gets inside the 10 and puts it on the deck, and the Chargers are back in possession through Driscoll. And 10 metres out, Martin Bella having a rest, and that's a pretty jazzy haircut too. Got the big Charger in the... I don't know whether it's been painted on.
Well, I think Martin Bella could be applying for the Captain Charger job next year, or just auditioning.
But I tell you what, there is no need to give up his day job as a professional footballer at the moment, because he's having a wow of a game, Martin Bella.
He certainly is. He's a great toiler.
Now, the penalty will go to the Gold Coast, and it's on for young and old. Morrison's in there. Sulivali's in over the top. They want to throw him, and Durham's in there letting a couple go too, and he's having a word to the referee, Hampstead. It was Brendan Hurst, I think, that was in there with Morrison, and...
Well, there's plenty of pushing and shoving, but I don't think I've seen a punch landed, so I think that's just having a bit of an altercation. It's a bit of a verbal argument more than a fisticuffs, I think.
So he's just called time off here. Some scrappy play at the start of this second half. We've had nearly 7 minutes, and the Gold Coast Chargers lead Balmain 20 points to 6. Well, he's given Brendan Hurst 10 in the bin.
And I'd say somebody else might follow very shortly. And it could be Morrison from Balmain. Off he goes.
And Glenn Morrison gets 10 in the bin. So both sides down to 12. And Morrison looked as though he wanted to go on with it a little bit there. And the penalty goes to the Gold Coast Chargers.
Andrew King's having a good game as well, Mike.
Nickel. Driscoll. The pass off to Russell. Gets the arms free, gives the pass out to Sattler. Sattler now to Whittaker. Oh, and a big shoulder charge there by Josh Bostock. That was a ripper. Sloss gets, and he ran into a knee there, totally accidentally. Tried the little chip and chase the lock forward. Here's that hit from Josh Bostock. Just a big shoulder charge. Brasher was there too, but the Tiger... Durham, along with Darren Anderson. 35 metres out. Hudson Smith, a short ball and a beautiful ball to Brasher. The Tigers on a roll. Stimson gave it back to Brasher, and Will Kennedy drops it over the line. So at the last moment, the raid comes to grief, but better play, more constructive play by the Tigers as they... Tigers have made another blue. The Gold Coast have got the feed 10 metres out from the line. Or... Straight through goes Scott Zara. Scott Zara's close to the line, dragged down a metre out. Desperate tackle by Morrison. Now it's a Nickel diving for the line, reaches out and he's still just short of the line. He thinks he's over, but the referee says get up and play it. Does so. Goddard, the defence comes at him, and that's Adam Nable. Still going, Scott Zara once again. Steps off the left, Brasher's got him. 5 metres out still. Gee, they were almost over the Chargers.
It ain't over yet.
Or back. Whittaker. Back slam. 9 out. Goddard once again. Hurst. Runs the decoy. Brendan Hurst is close. Gives it off and they dive over and score the try. And that is Chris Orr, the replacement halfback. Brilliant play by the Gold Coast Chargers. They thoroughly deserve that. They kept the relentless pressure on the Balmain Tigers. And how many times do we say in this modern day football, so many tries come from errors?
Well, the error was there. Balmain put the ball down 10 metres out from the attacking scrum, just a simple set of 6. And look at that, Chris Orr, he's only been on the field for about 5 minutes, replacing Wes Patton, and he's come up with a lovely little try. Phil Economides, I can't believe it, smiles on the face. Even the Chargers there. Flexing up.
Whatever he's on, I don't want it.
I don't want any of it.
Here it is once again. Jamie Goddard gave it off to Brendan Hurst. He took it across field. Durham and Driscoll ran the decoys. Hanley had to make the desperate tackle, but Brendan Hurst, a beautiful little pass to Chris Orr, and they crashed over for their 5th try of the evening. Metres, Orr there along with Whittaker. Plays it now to the open side, Baysari. Shows it one, dancing around is Webber. Gets the pass back out now to Nable. Nable to Baysari, flicks it on to Stimson. He throws the pass out the back to Kennedy. Kennedy now trying to put some purpose to this attack. There was the blue. No, he said it's gone back. Adam Starr picks it up. He's about 12 metres out. Last tackle now for the Tigers. Nable at dummy half. Looks to the short side, goes that way. Good pass there to Langaloa from Gillette. Held up over the line, and that's a brilliant tackle once again by the Gold Coast Chargers. And an excellent tackle there by the number 16 in Scott Sattler. Here's Bellery, wants another hit up. Strong, that's a magnificent tackle there by Hudson Smith. I think Titan got in the way of Martin Bella. Chris Orr stabs it in behind the defence. The runners are coming in Anderson. Bostock's got to go back to clean up. Anderson's there and takes him in the in-goal area, and the Chargers will get the ball back. This has been a comprehensive performance as Anderson lets one go. Bostock wants to go on with it a bit, and they really don't need to do anything too silly here, the Gold Coast Chargers.
Because here we go, Big Martin. What about this for a back slam? Cop that, Big Marty. That is a monster.